Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. My name is Ezilii, and today I am playing Cities Skylines for the very first time ever in my life. I'm recording this live, air quotes, because it's recorded. Get it? Get it? Anyway, I'm recording it live so the way I capture all of the energy, excitement, puzzle looks, sounds. Anyway, you can never play a video game for the first time a second time, or a third, or a fourth. And so that's what we're doing. Now, most of you know that I played a lot of City Skylines here and on Twitch, and I'm not really good at completing a series. But we're recording this, air quotes, live, and I'm going to try to keep the episode something that's watchable length. You're going to hear what is called a focus cube chime. That little chime is going to tell me that I need to wrap up whatever I'm doing to make sure that the video itself does not go, 7 hours. Anyway, that's the goal. If you're new to the channel, welcome on in. Thank you. Thank you for being here and giving me a watch. Without further ado, we're going to dive in. I chose Barrier Island. Now, I played San Francisco just a little bit to make sure that my settings were okay before I actually recorded. Now, I didn't do a whole lot. I just made sure that I could move the camera, draw some roads, zone some stuff. It actually recorded, etc., etc. But I like this one. I see a nice little city there. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know. I guess we could change stuff later. I know we could change this theme in the middle of gameplay, because I think that has to do with zoning. And what's interesting is that this is North American in the Southern Hemisphere. Let that sink in. Are there other places? There has to be other places in the world that have barrier islands, right? We are going to leave natural disasters off for the... Do we dive in all the way? I mean, that very well could be the end of our series, is that we have a natural disaster that we can't ever recover from. That's like playing hardcore WoW. Okay, it might be just me, but I believe the menu music has a lot of swells in it, and whew, does it get loud. And I believe you probably can't hear it at all right now because it's not even registering, but I hear it in my headset. So weird. So weird. Anyway, we're not going to play with Unlock All. We're not going to play with Unlimited Money. I think this is good. We're not going to play with any tutorials. Let's dive in. And I'm going to set my first little block for 10... We'll do 15 because we talked. And you get to see all of this too. Every time it loads, every time it, saves, you get to see this. I'm not cutting it out. I'm going to torture you. Now, I did already set up a few things. Like, I've made my game start paused. I made it start paused. And I don't know. I like it paused. I also changed my controls. This is Q, this is E, this is A, this is D. I'm different. I'm built different. I'm just built different. Okay. Let's take a look. Hmm. We have a nice little bridge. We have some ocean. It appears we have people that already want to show up. Hi, passenger ship. Oh my goodness. Oh, for a minute there I thought there were people on there. That would have been, I would have been like, wow. I mean, I'm still wow. Like, whew. Oh look, airplanes. Oh my goodness. Is this a UFO or a helicopter? Oh, it's the, wow, really? Okay. I've seen this on preview streams. Or videos. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. I wonder if we'll ever get an unlock all. Although that might... that could probably melt our computers. Okay. Let's dive in. One of the first things we probably need to do is wow, what is this? Interesting. Huh. That's cool. Okay. Well, this is our starter tile. Whatever I build here is probably not going to be how it is. Right? I think one of the first things we're going to do is when we can, we're going to bump over to here. Let's look at a few things though. This little, I think it's I. I is a shortcut. This tells us which direction the wind is going. I wonder if the wind direction ever changes. What do you guys think? Does it change in the game, or is it a constant? You know, up here, it's very difficult to see which direction the triangles are pointed. Oh, I get it. There's more. The longer the line from the arrowhead, the faster the wind speed is. And then it goes this way. So we could have industry over here and it just blows off the map. As opposed to having industry here and then it just, you know, blowing into town. I don't know if there's any ground pollution yet. Nope, that's good. I'd be sus if there was. There's groundwater. Something we ought to pay attention to. We don't necessarily want to put anything that pollutes on top of that aquifer, and if we do, we can never use it ever again. Does this not have current? Is there a way to see current? Uh-oh. Whew. Ah, unpause it to get it to show you the direction the water is flowing. Okay, so it looks like it's flowing one way and then into the shore. Okay, where's our starter tile? That's it. That's the only water we get. Well, sheet. 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 I guess we are going to need to use groundwater when we get that point. Maple Highway. I think it's funny that the game names both spans different. But, I mean, to the game, I guess it has no idea that it's really one bridge. Okay, so I know the road tool is different. I'm not naive. Ooh, that's kind of nice, I think. I mean, that definitely lined up. I would love to be able to hold down a key and it just... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. And then it just, no matter what you do, you can't ever break your angle. Let's see. I know what I do here is going to be kind of... I mean, I guess I can make establish a pattern and a hierarchy. But I could see somebody who's not as dexterous as I am have trouble getting it to stick. Now I have a highly sensitive mouse and I have some challenges with it in terms of this game's angles. If I do this, that just goes away. Is there a way to make that smaller? First, let's save the game. Ah, crap. Did I call it? I didn't name it. Metrio. Okay. Options. What was I gonna do? Shit. This is my problem. Guys, this is called ADHD. What was I gonna do? Oh well. I told you, you're gonna see it live. You're not gonna, I mean, I'm recording it. I'm not editing it. What you see is, oh, yes, the size. Options. Interface. UI transparency. Default style. Wait, I can make it bright blue or dark. What? Oh. Oh, God. I mean, this is probably good for some people. I cannot. I could do this. Text scaling is fine. I want stuff to be smaller. The text is fine. I just want my buttons smaller. Oh well. Did that change any of this? Does this look... Oh, it changed these. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So let's do this. Whoops. We'll get to that. In fact, you know what? We might just do that now. We have to have power. I'm buying it. We are not polluting this little habitat here. So I'm holding down my right mouse button as I do this. It's a little trick I've learned in my lifetime. Oh boy. How about this? Yay, we did it! We did it! So, I also, because I'm a fan of making my life easier, made a shortcut for snapping on and off. And then also a shortcut for changing my tool. Although, I really wish changing my tool button, how it moves, would be my snapping options. That is unfortunate. But I do want that, and I do want it to snap. Haha, see? Perfect. I don't, however, want it to be a biggin. I don't want it to be a biggin. I want it to be that. People will have to work. I will have to make. And if I right click and draw this? Nope.
Has anyone seen my keys? My keys. What? We're in the air?
Oh! Sorry about that. It's, nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle-mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
Okay. What is this? Wait a minute. Is this radio and this is just audio? Just like... Oh, and there's ads. Okay, cool. We'll leave it on so you can hear me either react or just totally ignore it. Oh, that bass in this headset. Woo! Whoa, what is this? How did that? Oh, I guess it was a graphic thing? I don't know. I'll look at it and then play back and wonder why I was amazed by it. That is not... You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this, because this feature exists. Just drag it past it, and it does this. My first bit of feedback is the road texture should be flipped. Looking at aerial pictures of roads when I first saw this, I went, I don't think that's right. Turns out, I'm correct. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm sure it'll get adjusted. What is... Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, with that established, let's get some water stuff. This guy does ground pumping. Oh. It's been a little bit. I'm gonna get the water sorted, and then we're gonna cut to the next episode. So let's get this out to here-ish. If I hit this button and then hit this button, yeah. So I hit the letter I to get that. Do I want to go there? We'll go here. I just kind of want to mark this. But I really want to put that pumping station. Man, I want to avoid contaminating our water with a street. You know, oil, all that stuff leaks, but I don't... I don't know if the game is aware of that. I'm sure it is. It has to be. But what I will also do... No, we'll just leave it at that, because eventually it will be... Does this have to... I could place this anywhere. What if... something like that, and then this could be a quick park. I just want to mark. Actually, there. At least I know that it is some sort of park. Now, the reason why I'm not pumping water from the, presumably the bay, the harbor, is because I'm kind of concerned. I know the arrows point this way, and then there's some out, where it kind of points out, and then it points in, and then it goes this way. I'm worried that wherever I put this, since I can't treat it yet, it's just gonna pollute all of this and then come into here and then get sucked in, and we're drinking our own, you know. So yeah. I'm just gonna put this guy here. I mean, can I? Isn't that wild? That they twist. That is not what I wanted. Oop. What? How do I go below ground? Is there a shortcut to this? Toggle underground mode. What was it in the other game? V? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's about what I wanted. It might be beneficial to just go City Planner Plays is gonna yell at me. There's no road here, so, you know, screw it. Okay, there we go. There. We have the start of our city and nothing to show for it. I'll see you next episode.